What 2000s song will always be a banger?
I'm at a DJ gig at a bar right now. This is very helpful.
Who's going to make this playlist for us?
Day and night.
I said do girl, turn me on through electric feel. Electric feel, MGMT.
I bet you look good on the dance floor.
Clint Eastwood Gorillas.
Misery Business.
What's something people assume about you when they first meet you?
Everyone assumes I'm far more prim and proper than is actually the case. I'm an older woman with a lot of white hair. My younger co-workers will accidentally swear in front of me, and then turn to me with looks of horror. It's hysterical.
That my parents are Marvel fans. My name is Peter Parker.
Every time I meet someone new they eventually say so I have an awkward question and every time I just reply no I'm not gay.
That I can't speak English. BTW English is the only language I know.
I'm laid back. Nope, just a nervous wreck whose only coping mechanism is to seize up.
That I'm smart cause I'm Asian.
You're in a food fight to the death. With food do you pick?
A full frozen fish, like a large salmon, or small tuna. Just use it like a cudgel.
Find a stale baguette outside some restaurant in the trash. Sharpen it. Hot Pockets turned inside out. Shit never cools down.
Fresh caught swordfish counts as a food, right?
Pufferfish but made horribly wrong.
Jawbreakers and a slingshot.
How would you feel about introducing an undo function to Reddit, that takes you back to where you were, if you accidentally clicked away while scrolling?
What type of question is this? Of course we all want this.
It already exists in the Reddit is Fun app. The app Reddit is Fun has a back button that takes you back to your previously scrolled to spot. Been using it for a while now. I definitely prefer it to the Reddit app or in browser scrolling.
How would you feel about this thing that you obviously want?
The browser /back button seemed to work okay for me.
Install Redux developer tools in Chrome. Whole site is Redux and they left the DevTools hook enabled.
Apollo for iOS has this function. Double tapping the top header takes you back to your previous place.
If you got offered $1 million but every time you spend it you sneeze for every dollar you spend, would you take it? Why or why not?
Yes, because it is $1 million and I am broke. I don't have to spend it all at once, but I will have one long day when I buy a car. Edit, maybe I could work out a small daily payment.
Sure. Just use it for small purchases. Sneeze 30 times a day, save $10,000 a year.
Buy something that's over $250 and get the world record for most amount of sneezes in a day and whatever you bought.
Hell yeah, don't spend it on big shit like my rent, just the little things that add up and slowly empty my bank account. 35 sneezes totally worth a tank of gas.
Ha ha ha. Pollen season round 2. I'm ready.
What counts as spending it? I would put it in a savings account and only spend the money I earned from its interest. Someone with allergies. You guys are getting paid?
Redditors, what was your did I f***ing stutter moment?
Caught my girlfriend cheating and kicked her out. Went out on the patio for a smoke. I've since quit, woohoo, and she followed me out asking me to at least give her a foo from the pack.
Checking into campus housing, when I gave them my last name, fairly uncommon, and the girl says do you mean, insert name that rhymes with mine. It's like WTF, are you seriously suggesting I don't know my own name?
What's something you thought was common knowledge but actually isn't?
Control-C Control-V.
The EU and Europe are not the same thing.
If you're entering a venue that requires a ticket to be scanned for entry, someone without a scanner can't let you enter. How to use a damn roundabout, apparently. The yield sign on highways are there so you look before you just keep going, possibly hitting someone. Happened to a friend's mom. Doing an edit for someone who asked for it. Being in friend's mom.
If your wipers are on, your headlights should be on.
Teachers of Reddit, what is the funniest thing you've ever heard a student say?
One time a kid asked me what I wanted to do when I grow up. Wore a Captain America shirt to school since the student council had a superhero day. A student said I looked like Captain America, before the injections.
Taught ESL for a year. Had an adorable 6-year-old who could not say clock. We worked for weeks at it with her, she just could not say it. Poppy, what time is it? It's 6 o'clock. I couldn't help but laugh every time.
Besides being called mom numerous times, I've been called grandpa once. I'm female.
What is the saddest scene in movie history?
The fox in the hound when she leaves the fox in the forest and is reciting the poem I lose it. Also the whole of Blue Valentine.
John Coffey asking Tom Hanks not to put the hood over his head in the Green Mile.
Oskar Schindler, newly minted Nazi war criminal, pawing frantically at the last vestiges of his wealth, realizing they meant more lives not saved.
The Shawshank Redemption, when Brooks was released from prison, still gets to me.
When Woody gives up in the incinerator.
People of Reddit, what one experience made you completely rethink how you viewed a certain individual or group of people, either in a positive or negative light?
Moving in with your friends can change those relationships drastically in a pretty short amount of time.
New job. Met my boss and he seemed like the coolest guy. Then I noticed how he interacted with my coworker, sweet old lady, just being rude and aggressive when she didn't understand something. My opinion of him changed since.